Hey, good morning from the village Loafer in Doi Saket, Thailand. I'm going to show you how I take care of the loaves in the oven and how I put them in the oven and why I prefer a parchment paper over flour in the Bannaton. I cook in this cast iron Dutch oven, but after about 20-25 minutes I lift the loaf off of the hot cast iron. Shoot in here, Am. Over here. I take it off the hot cast iron and I put a couple of pieces of brick under there. It gets it off the hot cast iron and it keeps the bottom from getting too overdone, right? And what I do, when I do that, I also poke a bunch of holes in here with probe of the thermometer. That lets a lot of steam and moisture out. These loaves have a lot of cheddar cheese inside, plus sun-dried tomato. So with all that cheese in there, there's a lot of moisture. So I think it works well for me. It gets it up off the hot cast iron. It allows me to leave it in the oven longer, and with the vent holes in it, it allows a lot of that moisture to come out, and it just comes out a lot better inside, right? So this one's just about ready to come out. I've got another one here in the Bannaton. This one has been in the refrigerator for like 12 hours, and it was on the counter last night for 4 before it went in the fridge for 12. And it was substantially below the top of the basket, but it rose up pretty well, you know. Some people say, my loaf never rises in the refrigerator. Mine always rises in the refrigerator. If you look at my post of these breads, you can see when these first went in the basket and how low they were and how nice and plumped up they are now. Hold their shape really nice. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take this one out and I'm gonna show you how I put one in and why I think using parchment paper is way better than flour in a Bannaton. All right, so let's take this little beauty out. This is done nicely. All right. All right, I'm just going to set this one over here. All right. I'm going to take the bricks out. We don't use them in the beginning. And then what I do is, when you score, you want to have your lime on like a 30-degree angle, right? So put it in here and try to do it in just one slice like that. You can tell if it's going to be good because when you slice this with the lime, it should open up just like this was tight skin. See how that opened up? And then I'm just going to put a few more here, like that. All right? Then come over here so you can see him. Then this is why I like parchment paper. I lift this out. Parchment paper doesn't stick, right? Then I spray this loaf really well with water. This is just water. The water keeps this moist, puts the steam in here. It keeps the crust soft longer so it can expand more with the oven spring before the crust sets. Plus the water helps the golden flaxseed stick to the loaf, right? We have nice golden flaxseed, and there's also quinoa seed in there. This is another reason that I really like parchment paper. You just pick it up, set it in the Dutch oven. You don't need to flip the dough doesn't stick. You see how this cut is open up right here, the score? When your score opens up like this, you know you're going to get a nice oven spring and you're going to get a nice ear, all right? And then all I do is put the cover on, and I'm going to give that about 25 minutes at 475 covered. around 20-25 minutes. I'm going to come out here, I'm going to lift this up, put the bricks under there, put the cover, poke some holes in it to let the steam out, and put the cover back on for 10 or 15 more minutes. And then I give it 5 minutes uncovered, all right? So that's what I do. This is a commercial convection steam injection oven, but today I'm using the Dutch oven. If I take and hook the hose up to this food grade hose here, if I hook water supply up to here, and I just press this red button, it puts nice blasts of steam, nice blast of steam in the oven. And I cook both ways. Shoot down here. I've got cooking stone right here, which I sometimes use, and the Dutch oven. But with the cheese, I wanted to cook the Dutch oven and give it slower cook time, right? So that's about it. Thanks for tuning in to the Village Loafer. Stand by for the next video. Enjoy your baking. Bye-bye.